just had one of those good stretches. Just like, I'm so fucking tired, dude.
Yeah.
Excuse my language right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. But no, I've been up since 8 a.m., man. And I didn't get to bed till
And you didn't get better because someone's celebrating something, I think we'll talk about.
Well, no, yeah, probably till like 3 a.m. I didn't get to bed. And then I woke up at 8, and then I just started... I've been adulting all day, and so it's not even like... It's not even like I didn't get any sleep. It's just all that stress on the brain. You know what I mean?
So weren't you supposed to hang out with your big brother?
I might just dip out now if you guys don't mind, and you guys just kind of take over the whole podcast. Yeah,
we can take over the podcast. Just show me where Dad's mute button is at.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely there. We still have it. And Dad,
just show him on and off.
You've been extra today so far. So make sure we got that mute button handy tonight, big guy. Raise your hand when we're talking. You know, and then everybody's going to get along.
We will call out to you.
Guys, this is episode 75 of They Call Us the Breeze. There's only one way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go! Woo!
Dope as fuck.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to another edition of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Just make sure you go and subscribe to Tiger Cage Media and get the show there. And then, of course, if you're not watching live, you can get it every Monday wherever you get your podcast drip.
Yep.
Literally everywhere. We started going over like all the other ones again last week. And
we haven't said that in a while.
You know, Audible, fucking iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
I listen to iHeartRadio
I actually just found this out. You can go ahead and listen to us when you plug in at the gym on those treadmills. When you can go ahead.
Oh, the Pelotons?
Yeah, you can go to different channels. You can now catch us on those. We just did an exclusive deal with LA Fitness.
With the Peloton machines.
Don't ask me how I got the deal.
Ryan,
go ahead,
ask
me.
I never had.
I passed out in the sauna. They had it way too hot, and I said, "You're going to need to pipe us in these." And so we're here. So,
well, is it going to backfire like when YouTube automatically put their album on the iPhones or the iPods? What was it? The iPhones or the iPods?
They put what YouTube?
U2.
Oh, YouTube, iTunes. Just iTunes in general. Just sent it. Just full send. So it came out on your Mac.
Everybody automatically had it on their album, and people were pissed about it because not everybody loves U2.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden you have a U2 album that took over your space.
Yeah, took over your space, and yeah, it was a big backfire. They tried to do it as like a cool promotion. It just backfired.
But I don't think we're going to be taking up their space. Well, anyways.
Yeah. We we need to do? Get in with like those LG refrigerators that have the TVs and stuff.
Oh, like smart refrigerators?
Mm-hmm. And just us being like, hey, just reminding you have 6 beers left.
One of the voices on it.
Hey, just reminding you got 3 beers left.
Could you imagine that?
Hey, just reminding you you're out of beer. Make sure you pick up beer on the way home.
Hey, this is the Breeze, letting you know that it's only for beer, though.
Yeah, it's just beer inventory. There's a special shelf, and it takes weight.
And
you know
these
what I mean?
guys from Arkansas and Alabama was like, you boys got my last 3 beers. There's 3 beers in there.
I'm just saying, the Breeze are going to drink them. But yeah, that'd be great, dude. Just the 3 of us.
We're onto something here. That's a good skit. I got to write that down.
You know, I heard recently that Blink-182 actually got with the 3 guys from Workaholic, Blake, Adam, and what's his name? Durs.
Yeah.
Got with them and actually did a Blink-182 t-shirt ripoff with the 3 of them on it. And I was like, that'd be funny if we just did that.
Oh, I would like that. Very much.
Just the 3 of us. And it's like when they do the Hanson shirt that says Nirvana on top of it. It's pretty good.
I think that's one of the biggest goals. I think we need to start to
get creative.
Scenes,
well, once we get the
drawings.
Once we get the .com, we'll do that. We'll start having some T-shirts out there for you guys in listener land to go ahead and buy for us and for yourselves and for loved ones and support your favorite merchandise from your favorite podcast everywhere you get your podcast drip. Like I said, it's episode 75 tonight, guys, and every 3 episodes we do Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire tonight, and he's feeling pretty damn confident that he's going to get all 10, so that should be fun. We're going to talk a little bit about a lightning double, and Ryan might be able to guess what that means, but I had some trouble with a lightning double today. I didn't mean to rhyme that. I'm sorry.
You had some trouble with a lightning double.
I had some trouble with the lightning double.
Hey, Willie.
On the same Pete, you can call me Trouble.
What? And then airplane life. I read a little article that was pretty cool, and I was like, oh, that'd be pretty badass. Airplane life, living on an airplane. So we'll get into that.
Tell me about the
I've heard about this guy.
And then I'm finally going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time to Dad, and I'm going to do it right here on the radio.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah. So that's going to happen. But
hey, we're playing.
How was you guys this week?
You want to play some paintball?
My week has been
once
amazing.
we all thawed out. Once we all finally thawed out.
A new diet.
New diet, okay, right on.
Hence why I've been drinking red wine.
Yeah, what's been going on? I've been noticing that the last like 2 shows, you've been just drinking a couple bottles of red wine.
Well, I've been trying this new thing where I'm just setting daily goals and trying to just follow through. And I have been following through on this one. And one of them was to only drink kind of water, lemon water, and wine throughout the week. And then the weekend, I can drink beer, I can do hard liquor, whatever I want to do. Benefits, I'm not really too sure.
It doesn't feel good yet.
But I mean, it kind of doesn't make you. It doesn't make you so like just
bloated,
like a new diet
throughout the week.
Yeah,
and I'm feeling really good about it. So
with
beer,
there's
that. There's meditate twice a week and or 2 times every day. So I've been doing that, and then go to the gym.
Well, if you guys could,
so
just
my week has been very productive.
Speak at a time.
Well, so here's my thing. If you're going to do something like that with the beer, I mean, I know beer makes you sluggish and everything like that. Like, I mean, I only drink beer and water. Like, in the afternoons before work, I have about 3-4 glasses of water while I'm just hanging around after a cigarette. You go need a smoke, your mouth's dry, you go in, you grab a glass of water.
As well you should.
And it's a good thing.
So in saying you don't mind, you don't miss the carbonation, is what you're saying to Remy.
No, I mean, I don't miss the heaviness of just, I think, beer. Like, because that's not...
when you say heaviness, what do you mean by that?
Fills you up.
It fills you up. Beer more so
he's filled up?
Well, I mean, he's been filled up. I mean, he's been... What do you bench now?
Trying to make a
I don't know. What do you
joke.
Bench now?
Bench.
450, 475. How many plates you put up?
Bench, not binge.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you meant binge.
Bench.
I was like, let's
I
see,
drink
11,
about 400.
12.
Well, let's see.
No, well, that's good, man. I'm glad you're having a good week. And how long has this been going on? Are you going to keep this up, or is this just like a
4 days? I don't know. I just want to see if next week I'll come up with some new goals. If I like how I feel, with the whole like drinking thing, which I kind of already do, then I'll keep that up. I'll keep that on the do list and don't.
No, I'm in full support of it. I was just curious.
No soda. I haven't had any soda lately.
Well,
so what you're saying? Your goals are week to week.
Well, I mean, they are week. 2 week. But if there's one that I'm rolling with that really benefits me, I'm going to stick with it for every week, and then it could become a year-long, decade-long habit.
Well, anything becomes a habit after 3 weeks.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Right? I think that's what they say, right? Anything becomes a habit after like 3 weeks of doing it. Like if you make your bed for 3 weeks, like you're going to make your bed for the rest of your life. It's just part of your,
Yep.
If you fold enough domino boxes, you're going to be
like
very good at it after 4 weeks.
With the clock behind them.
The hardest
and
thing
I can do them pretty good, but not like him.
The hardest thing I find about the domino boxes is, stacking them back on top of each other when you're done playing the game.
Oh, okay.
Dang. Krause,
well, how was your day? How was your week, man?
Oh,
been doing pretty good.
Same. Yeah.
Same, more of the same.
Yep.
Just still living that lovely retired life. And have you been to school this week? All week? Even though the kids are out of school, do you go over there and do anything?
Yeah, I'm being tutored.
Yeah, being tutored. Mm-hmm. You just cutting that off.
I think I learned something.
Are you sure. What class? In what?
Hey,
silence.
Stop.
Silence.
Is it sign language?
Yep.
ASL.
Dad's gonna learn sign language just for this podcast.
Oh, I'm taking. I'm taking harp.
Listeners, lessons. I apologize. Mike has
harp lessons. I'm taking
no life right now. I
didn't want to tell you. I'm taking harp lessons.
Thank you. That's all I was. I was just digging for something.
Embarrassing.
Man. It's like
we
it's
need
hard
to get you on a shuffleboard.
I got to do it for the church.
When I interview somebody normally, and I ask a question about their life, they have something to tell me back. That's just that's the difference. I had a pretty good day yesterday.
Yeah, I was about to say your weekday.
I had a double Hatty yesterday. I know you might be asking me, what's a Hatty, right?
It sounds perverted.
What's a Hatty?
But a Hatty is a hat trick.
Put a bees on it, it's the best chicken.
Hat trick, three
Hatty
points.
Bees, that's a very good point too.
3 points, right?
Yeah.
Hat trick in a hockey game, 3 points. I had a double Hatty yesterday of a day. And again, was up at fucking 8:30 because I get a phone call.
And you're an adult.
And no, I don't. See, but I work at night, so I don't care if I'm up at 11 every day. That's fine with me. That's still pretty good. But I was up again at 8 yesterday, and I finally got a fucking phone call from the doctor that I was talking about how I've been waiting a month and no one's been answering me back. Finally got a phone call, went and picked up the rest of the prescription that they owed me.
Oh.
Because it's been a month, man. I was there a month ago. I paid for the prescription. They didn't have all of it in stock. I've been calling dozens of times. I've been leaving voicemails unanswered. I've had people I got a hold of, and they said, let me call you right back, and never called me back. It's been going on and on. Yesterday, they called me at 8:30, and they're like, we have it. It's here. I was like, boom. Got out of bed, jumped out of bed, ran over there real quick. I was like, I'm not passing this up.
And then there were like 25 people hanging outside the door like, ooh.
Get the rest of my... So I'm like, all right, win for the day. Win number 1. I said, today's going to be a good day, man. Then, a couple hours later, I get a call. I have officially moved one step further in the housing game, and I have gotten an offer accepted on a house, which hasn't happened before. So I was like, boom, there's 2 wins right there. I said, I'll tell you what, if either the Lightning win tonight or I make, and I threw out a ridiculous amount of money, or I make this amount of money, that's a hat trick. Well, guess what, friends?
You saw me walk into work, and that...
The Lightning won.
Oh.
And I made that amount of money plus $14. Whoa. I said, okay, so that's 4 now.
What'd you do with the $14?
Pack of cigarettes.
Nice.
Slim. Nice.
Hey, it was over. You know?
So, okay, so that's
overage. It was overage.
That's 4 points. That's 4 points.
That don't exist.
Where'd you throw the Slim Jim wrapper? Where'd you throw the Slim Jim wrapper?
In the back of the car. Like I throw everything. There's literally a Wendy's bag in there right now. Come on, man. You fucking know this. You bet in my car.
What? A Wendy's what?
You try to get in my car, and I'm like, hold on a second. I'm just throwing massive...
Hopefully
it's Idiocracy. It's the opening scene credits of Idiocracy where it's like...
So anyway, back to my double Hattie story. We're now at the end of the second period, and we have 4 goals. I'm like, all right, man. That's a hat trick and 1 for the day. That's good. That's awesome. Well, I go home. I have a couple beers, and a friend of mine, 2 friends of mine, long friends, long time, good guys. They're like, hey, we're going down to Blue Goose. Come out. And now I'm at home. I've already had 3 beers. So I'm easy to convince a little bit at that point. Plus, it's something to celebrate. And I'm off today. So, all right, I'll go out. I said one tall boy and 1 shot of whiskey. That's all I'm doing.
Sure.
Walk down there. I have a double shot of whiskey right off the bat. And then I have a tall boy. I pay immediately. I don't start a tab. This
and
is
then
my
Rob buys you beers.
These are my intentions.
I mean, not.
So I give him the money, and I'm like, all right, we're done. Well, I go out and smoke a cigarette, come back in. Hey, we're going to do a shot. Buy you another shot. All right, fine. That's 3 shots, though. And I got a lot of stuff to do today, but, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Do the shot. Have another beer.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're like, hey, we're going to walk down to this bar.
Well,
now, this is a gay bar. And we're like, all right, we're all going to walk.
Dude.
And it's me and Bob Leatherman, who we all know, and I've talked about on the show before, longtime friend, and another friend, Rob.
We should have them on the show, actually, one day.
And then this girl, I guess, that used to work with, or they know, or whatever. And so they're all like, we're going to go over there. And I was like, all right, you know what? Fine. I'll walk down there. And we'll have another beer. Because at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. Who cares? Walk down there. And they immediately, we all get a beer. And they immediately rush towards the dance floor. And I'm like kind of hanging back. I'm like, it's a huge place, a lot of people everywhere. And I'm like, I'm just going to take a beat.
And these guys come up to you and they're like, hey, sailor.
I'm going to scan the area.
What are you celebrating?
I'm kind of drunk at that point. I'm just like, I just want to make sure I don't look like an idiot. And I'm just going to kind of get a feel for the place before I go walking out towards the dance floor. And I'm standing there, and I'm going to call this my 5th point.
nice
looking dude. A nice looking dude came up to me and he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good." And he's like, "You here with anybody?" I was like, "I'm actually just here with a friend of mine and then my other two friends and blah." And we're just.
And then you point at Rob, and it's like, "I'm with him too." And he's like,
like I'm just hanging out with them." And he's like, "Cool." He's like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "No, sir. But yeah, just hanging out and having a beer."
You're like, "But free beer is a free beer."
And
at that point, I'm just like, well, now I feel like an asshole because like, am I allowed to be here? Should I just get the fuck out?
I will take that free beer.
And then right at that moment, the girl that we happened to be hanging out with grabs my hand out of nowhere. I didn't even know she was coming. Grabs my hand out of nowhere and starts pulling me towards the dance floor. And I was like, "Oh, I guess I gotta go dance. Bye. See you later." Which was just perfect because I didn't know, like I was just, you know, like
she rescued you.
I just didn't know, not that she rescued me, but I didn't know like how to
why cat got your tongue
properly be like, you
didn't know how to pay for that beer with it being free.
I'm dissing you guys. Thanks for the beer.
I just didn't want to be rude, but I didn't know how to be like, and then I also felt like an idiot because like, well, why the fuck are you here then? You know what I mean? Like, go hang out at, you know, your whatever other fucking bar you hang at. I don't know. Is that terrible or is that just, you know?
Well, I think we're onto something different here. What were you doing at that bar? Really?
Well,
I mean, now you racked around your mind, huh?
I kind of was getting into that girl at the Blue Goose. I was kind of like, this girl's cute.
Her.
That wasn't no girl, honey.
And she was like, and she and my friends were like, "We're gonna go down here," and she's like, you should come. And I was just like, yeah, I'll totally go. So I was kind of like trying to hang out with her a little bit more, and then
you went to Enigma, and you're like,
so point number 5 for the day, almost a double Hatty. You know, I still got it because a younger, pretty good-looking young fella came right up to me, like within 5 minutes of me being there, and asked me what was up. So I mean, hey, a compliment's a fucking compliment. You know what I'm saying? And then
I fell on my face in front of that place.
Point number 6 was we were all 4 hanging out and blah blah blah. And then right before I was ready to just leave, I just like got, because it was loud as shit in there. It's a fucking dance club. Got in the girl's ear and was like, "Hey, would you mind if I got your number?" and blah, blah, blah. And yes was a yes and a green light. And, and then texted her today and gave her my number and said, "Hey, anytime you want to hang out." And she said, "Yep, love to. We'll hang out soon." Boom. Point number 6, motherfucker. Double Hatty all day.
You sure it was the girl that you gave the number to, right?
I can't remember.
I think it was
I was about to say, I don't know if you're going to subtract.
Whoever it was took it
what
really.
What makes you think you can come up to me like that?
Yeah.
Well,
that was my
look
double.
Look at your shirt.
Hey, you know what? I tell you what. When you have a win,
you know what? You have a win. Freaking go to Hard Rock, dude, and take all that money that you're going to spend on this house
and just kind of happened, man. It was
feels
just
like we're winning right now, huh?
I changed my mind. I'm paying cash,
and I'll take the one just a little bit bigger.
I'll take that lot right next door too.
Yeah. There's actually one across the street. I'm worried about that. I'm like, okay, so if I buy this house,
can I buy that section of the street
and they
too?
start building over there? It's going to be.
Can I build a bridge from here to there?
What if we sell this place and then we just do? What if we
or like a tube, like the hospital tunnel walk? Yeah. Just hold on. Yeah,
FedEx. My house. All of a sudden, yellow freight comes down the street.
I built a 2-story house on the empty lot, and then I built a ramp that you walk up with a fucking people mover escalator like the airport, and it just takes you up the like Space Mountain,
like Vegas.
Line.
Let's do Vegas crosswalks.
You mean after
basically.
You win the Mega Millions tomorrow?
Anyway, Ryan, what were you?
I was gonna say, I was like, can we sell this place and then we all move together in one little kind of like compound?
You're talking about after you win the Mega Millions on Friday, right?
Oh yes, of course, yeah, for sure.
I'll take that lot.
I'm buying the block.
And then, I'm buying the block.
Hey guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra, episode 75. We're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun tonight. We have celebrity birthdays coming up next, and Dad is down 20 points, but you know what? He's been down 20. He's been that hard, baby. Yeah, he's been 20, 18, 19, 12, 13, 9. I mean, you know numbers. I got all numbers. We'll be right back. Ryan, what do you say?
I can't wait to whoop this guy's ass next segment on your birthday.
I'm saying right here. Hey, I've been hit. Everything above the belt. And I've been taking the punches. I'm down 20 or something.
And I'll get back up.
I'll
get back up.
I ain't been knocked out.
That's right, guys. We'll be right back.
I take you on, Wally. Come on, Wally. You got your. Oh, you're so fast. You're so fast.
We'll be right back, guys. Bye. Well, hey guys, welcome back to episode 75 of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from the Tiger Cage every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's a tongue twister, I bet.
That's easy for him to
My
say.
marbles is full of mouth today.
Oh, damn it, Jerry.
But yeah, guys, welcome back. Make sure you subscribe to Tiger Cage Media on YouTube. And yeah, we're just having fun out here. Still chilling. Still got the Christmas lights up because we're
we're still waiting on our
New Year's.
Oh,
New
yes,
Year's
that reminds me.
Sunday.
Make sure you guys tune in next week because Brother Adam will be back for his hat trick. Actually, our only Benson's been on twice.
Sure.
You know, Haley Bear's guest hosted once. Lavin's been on once.
Yep.
But this will be the third
Chuck,
time.
How many times?
Chuck once.
Uncle Chuck.
Joel
Uncle
once. But this is going to be the absolute.
How many times has he been on?
James was kind of on once, and then this will be the absolute third time that
Should
Brother
we do like the 5 Timers Award Club at SNL? Should we get him a jacket?
Louis is
smoking
just literally covering your camera.
This is the beauty of Louis. I think everyone just
So
loves
this is
Louis.
why you kind of got to watch the YouTube video. Right now, Dad's cam is
totally
just the
blacked
cat.
out.
It's like, well, you could see like that it's just the cat's. Oh, now it's the cat's ass.
Yep.
Perfect.
Hey,
the cat's
Louis.
ass and tail are literally.
How are you today, guys? And it almost looks like they're about to duet on the mic as well.
Perfect. Now
This
he's
is
okay.
amazing.
Perfect. Now he's coming in front of the computer. Awesome. All right. Awesome. We're good. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. We're back to normal.
This is beautiful.
Well, hey guys, like I said, it's time for celebrity birthdays. Dad is down 20 points, but that's not going to stop him anyway. Dad, you feeling good?
It's like GD Godzilla.
He's trying to get with his
Dad,
manager to see how
he's
he
going
gets
to do what
a
he's
mic.
going to do, man. He's a cat.
Yes,
Cat.
go.
All right, let's go.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There is no birthday party here.
He's holding up that ticket. I'm number 56, like at Publix.
He's like stalking me right now. I love it.
Now serving 54.
Well, I mean, it is
I'm
the
two away. I'm two
Tiger
away.
Cage, so cats have free roam when they want to come in here. I just don't want them knocking my beer over in the middle of the podcast. If we short out and you guys hear a pop, that's because Benny knocked my Louis knocked my
He
beer
doesn't
over.
drink beer. He's not like Clay.
All right, first birthday we have up for you here.
Yeah.
Ryan, avert your eyes, pervert. Okay, this guy.
I need to make a note on something anyways. That was funny.
He's a defensive back, I believe. I want to say, or a defensive end.
What's
And,
the difference?
He plays for the Cleveland Browns. He is number 95. Big guy.
Garrett.
Yeah, Ryan got
Garrett?
it. Miles Garrett, happy birthday to you.
He's young. He just got drafted, about 3 years ago, 2 years ago?
Well, Dad gets to go first, so.
So he got drafted 2 years ago. That would be, okay, all right, let's say 2020. Came out in 2020 draft. And he would have had to been 18 plus 4. 22.
That's 23.
I won't say that's like 18, but, if you add on.
How
What
old
do you got,
is he?
Mike?
27.
27. Ryan, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Gosh, that's a good. I'm gonna go 26.
Dad gets a double bubble, 27.
I was like, that's
I
a
know
good,
that's a
really
good guess,
answer.
right?
On
Really
the
good.
nose, on
Really,
the nose.
really good.
I thought you were going to go like 24 with the way you were doing the math in your head, and I was like, shit, don't do it.
you get out of
And I
college.
was like,
at
dude, 27, I thought was still pretty young.
Well, 24 would be like your second year in the or it depends if you're a redshirt.
right, yeah.
So you could be like 24 or 23 when you get out of college.
Well,
yeah.
you nailed it right on the
Right,
fucking
right.
head, man.
It was just a guess, and I mean,
well,
and
here we
Ryan
go with the
did
next
smart
one.
thing. It's like
Yeah.
Next one, I think you're going to know better than Ryan will.
I
And
knew
Ryan-
that 28 would have been a high guess.
Anyway, next one, you're going to know better than Ryan will, but Ryan has to take it first, I think. He works where everyone knows your name.
Sam?
Sam Malone, Mr. Ted Danson. Happy birthday to you. I love how the
Cheers,
intro
right?
is so basic. Like, that's all we need to say.
And I read stuff every now and then, and
He's so funny in Curb Your
I've come across his
Enthusiasm.
age a bunch of times. I know he's in his 70s. I'm
Yeah, I'm
But
sure
Ryan's
he's
up
probably like, I'd
Ryan's
say
up first.
77.
And that's a damn good guess, too. Did I read he was 76?
Come on, baby. Give me
Let's
that
go
double bubble.
76.
Dad's going to get it by 1 point off because he's 75, Ted Danson today. Happy birthday, Ted
I
Danson.
just read it not within the last year.
Well, good job, Dad. That's
Michael, you're
3
on a
points,
roll.
bud. That's 3 points. 17 down.
Good job for you, buddy.
All right, here we go. Next one. Dad's up first, and he'll probably know better still. Ryan would know him from 4 Christmases. He plays Reese Witherspoon's father in that one.
Val Kilmer.
He was in no, not Val Kilmer.
Not Val Kilmer.
He was in God, I don't remember the name of the movie, like a
Anaconda.
major movie from back in the day. Yeah, he was definitely in Anaconda, but he was in a.
That goes way back. That's a
But
freaky
he's
show.
been at it.
Varsity Blues.
He's been at it for years and years. Yes, head coach in Varsity Blues. Dad knows him from probably a lot of things that we don't even know him from. Mr. John Voight.
Oh, yeah, man. He goes all the way back to Dustin Hoffman and
That's the one. Urban Cowboy. No, the motorbike one.
they're in New York City.
Oh,
Midnight Cowboy.
Midnight
Cowboy?
No, that's with John Travolta, right?
No. There's something with Dustin Hoffman.
We'll look it up on the break. But yeah, John Voight.
John Voight and Dustin Hoffman goes way back.
We'll look it up on the break. What do you think John Voight is today, Dad?
Whew. He's still alive?
Yep.
82.
Dad's going to say 82.
I'm going to say 87.
Dad's going to get the point because he is 84 today. He's
Dang it,
84. That's 4 points for Dad. Don't get the fucking broom yet. Don't jinx yourself. All right. 4th out of 5. Here we go. Okay. A little different for both of you.
Wow,
Not sure,
do you hear the home crowd?
Yeah.
Very, very quiet. Very quiet.
Not sure who
You
might
can
get this, but
peanuts,
Ryan
get your
is up first, and Ryan might know this one a little, obviously better than you.
Nice. Here we go.
He made a movie appearance once in a movie called Idle Hands where he and his band played on stage and the idle hand ripped his head off.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least the scalp off of his
Chester.
head. No. They were in a band called he's the lead
He
singer
goes
and
first, right?
lead singer and guitarist or lead singer and bassist maybe? No, guitarist, I'm not sure.
Guitarist. Yeah.
Of the band The Offspring. And they have been a punk band, kind of, radio punk since the early 90s, around the
they
Nirvana
have that
era.
song that was like, "Give it to me, baby."
Around the Nirvana
Okay,
era.
I'm as comfortable as
Dexter
he lives
Holland.
in Georgia.
Dexter.
He lives in
Holland.
Atlanta.
Happy birthday, Dexter Holland.
I'm gonna say
I have
he's
no
probably 58.
When did he have his first number one hit, music-wise?
Probably back in the 90s.
It was probably Keep Them Separated, and it was probably like 93.
And what'd you say? How much?
I said he was.
68?
I said
58.
Oh, 58? Let's see. 93. Seven. 57.
Dad gets a double bubble with
my
57.
this is ridiculous.
Dad just guessed Dexter Holland from The Offspring with a
for a double bubble.
For a fucking double bubble, dude.
Go put my suck-up jersey
And all the girls say he's pretty fly for a white guy.
That's Mike Breachak right there, babe. What
the hell is that?
Oh, I gotta hang on. I gotta write that one down.
Yeah, write that one down. Put that in the dear diary. Okay, last and final birthday, guys, and Dad, you are up first. Last and final birthday. Here we go.
Bill Clinton. No.
He is Ryan, don't look. He is one of the funniest guys on the planet right now. He's got curly hair. It's often in a mullet. He's always got like a stupid mustache. He's definitely like a hick from the Carolinas, you can tell, or Georgia or something like that. A little fat, a little on the, not fat, but like a little on the pudgy side. He was in
He's got a curly hair and a mullet.
all 3 seasons of Eastbound and Down, the lead star of Eastbound and Down.
Kenny Powers.
Kenny motherfucking Powers. This guy, I mean, I will watch anything By the way, it all started with Foot Fist Way, and if you haven't seen that out there in listener land, go watch Foot Fist Way. It's kind of an indie film, but it's by Jody West, who produces Eastbound and Down and all.
How
sorts
about
of
you've
stuff
had enough pizza, Julio?
But I'm telling you, this guy is just one of my favorites of all time, Mr. Danny McBride. Happy birthday goes out to you.
It's my go.
It's Dad's go.
Dad's go.
When was that first movie?
Foot Fist Way was probably like 2008 or something. 2000? No, probably 2006, something like that. And he was in Eastbound and Down. You watched it, the baseball show where that redneck, that older guy. It's on HBO.
Oh.
It's like about the baseball players, like fuck you guys, and he just like we've showed you that.
I'll give him
before.
another clue, maybe. You remember that movie we used to watch a lot? It was called Hot Rod, where the guy tries to
He won't
jump
remember that
something
one.
over a pool. It's one of the dudes that's
He won't
in
remember that.
But
Well, let's just say you said 2006 was that first movie, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
It had to be 34. So 2026 would be 20 more years. Let's say 35.
Dad's gonna say 35. Ryan, what do you got?
on top of that, you were already at 34, and then you said added on top of it. Well, anyways,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, 55. I'm sorry, you're right.
55. Okay. Ryan, what do you got?
I got 52.
Ryan's going to get it way overshot, guys. He is actually 46. But,
Shit,
Dad, hell, man, that's 2,
I'd have been
4,
closer to
5,
35,
6 to 1. 6 to 1
I don't
tonight.
know who the guy is.
6 to 1. Keep that card, man.
Wait a minute, there's no birthday party for me here.
Keep that card. That might be worth something on eBay, dude. That was a hell of a game. buddy.
Yeah, hey, Dad,
100
welcome to
years.
the 200 Club, man.
This is where the whole thing.
Oh, no way. Dad just became part. Yeah, because Dad has 197 and now he has 6 points. Dad just got his 100.
No, it's 200.
They're gonna be like that 8-year-old.
Fucking birthday!
Wait a minute, there's no birthday party for me here.
I literally only just played that again for an excuse to drink for a second. That's,
Well, I mean, how does it feel in this altitude, upper class?
well, now I'm pissed off.
Well, why don't you
I mean,
tell
I'm
me
glad.
about
I'm,
it?
I'm
Tell
hap-
me about it.
I'm happy for you. Okay, that you did so well, Dad, on the birthdays. But now I'm pissed off because this totally fucks up my next segment.
I told you.
Yeah, I told you.
so.
This segment, I've been waiting to do this for a long time on this show, man. And you even listen back to the last
you
episode.
screwed the pooch.
Every time Dad loses at celebrity birthdays, he starts bitching at me. He's like, well, you need to pick better celebrities. You need to pick people we know. You need to do this. And I said, Dad, I literally give you all the five, like the 5 people I could possibly come up with. Sometimes the list is as big as, like, let's say 8. And then I like eliminate the 3 that I think are least known amongst the 3 of us. Now, I don't even consider the public in this equation. I'm just going for the 2 of you guys. Like, who do you guys probably each know a little bit about? One or the other, or you know, however it goes. And you always bitch, and you're like, you need to. So you know what I did this week?
He dug up some people from the grave.
No, literally,
And
what
they're
I
here
did.
today.
I have a list here, buddy. These are all the people's birthdays that are today. Whether they're
That was very easy.
yeah, that's why this sucks now because you fucking killed birthdays today. But
Oh, we got another little
just to
lawsuit
show you,
coming.
literally who else we have to pick from, just to show you how hard my birthdays quest is, and I'm not just picking shit you don't know for no reason.
Well,
Because these are the other
you shouldn't have
options.
said that because Larry's going to be right on her ass again.
Well, these are the other options I'm given with sometimes. This is today's other birthdays. Allison Brie. Know her?
Who?
Allison Brie.
No.
Nope, she was in Community. Do you know the show Community?
Nope.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah,
Move on.
exactly.
Mad Men.
Dylan Minnette.
Pass.
13 Reasons Why. Yeah. Mary Tyler Moore. Dead.
Well, I've got
Dead. Jude Law.
who?
It's a part
Ross
martial
Lynch.
arts.
Ross Lynch.
Ross. Nope.
He played on Sabrina the Teenage Witch or the show. No, yeah, don't know him. Okay. How about Andrew Johnson? Dead.
Also did.
Jane Levy. Young redhead. Evil Dead reboot. Doesn't ring a bell. I think she played something in Mad Men. Maybe, possibly. No. Okay. All right. Right. Moving on. Catherine Moaning.
There's a lot of big. There's a lot. The thing is,
Catherine Moaning.
Nope. Pass.
She was on the L Word. Okay. Diego Luna.
Pass.
He was in Eat the Mama Tamien. Yeah. Don't know. Not familiar.
That was really good. That rolled off your tongue.
Patricia
very
Clarkson.
I grew up in the 50s,
Patricia
60s,
Clarkson?
and 70s. Nope.
Patricia Clarkson. She was in The Green Mile.
Also goes by Hatty.
I know Kelly.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her
So
daughter.
the point I just wanted to finally make the point once and for all to you. This is how limited my options are, Mike, when I pick the 5 that I pick. I think I illustrated that tonight.
You picked a good tonight.
So if you go back and listen to last week's episode where you go like, if you would just pick better birthdays.
I know, I've said that several times off screen.
I just wanted to finally,
you wouldn't know who Tarita Terapaya is?
I know. She's the third wife of Marlon Brando.
She has that food truck
very
right down
good.
there. She has that food truck right down there
by the
Tyrone
railroad
Mall
tracks.
where you get the
by the railroad
tacos.
tracks. Absolutely, yeah.
No, well, it's a bike trail now.
Well, you know who Charlotte Riley is, right?
Yeah, she's the one that's out there pouring your drinks, and she's making sure the umbrellas are cranked up. She works for, what'd you say her name was?
Elizabeth Riley. How about Bernard Cubbins? Yeah, he's the guy that sells the hot dogs outside the.
Also.
Competitors.
So that's just my point there, and I'm glad I finally got that off my chest because that's the options. That's what I have.
It's kind of slim pickings there, Bo Bickens.
It's always slim pickings, whether I say it or not.
Slim Pickens?
Well, guys, we're gonna get out of here just for a quick halftime break. Go throw a dart. Go smoke a dart. Go have a beer. I might shotgun a beer. Fuck.
We'll you dirty little man.
I don't know. I've been so amped up and weird all day, so might as well get.
Well,
to
it's weird, right? Because he just went 6 points. And
the
things are
dude-
like, and you now just got your offer accepted. So things are like weirdly kind of.
I think the computer's going to die any moment. That's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, or
something's gonna
something out of a
fucking
plane's going to fall on this house. I
What's
don't
a
know.
UFO?
All right, well,
That's a jet.
Let's get out there and track it.
Plane.
Guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
All I need are some tasty waves, a cool buzz, and I'm fine.
That's right. You said it best, Spicoli. Hey, guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Episode
Absolutely.
75. Yeah, we are three-quarters the way to 100
I like
episodes,
that
man.
excitement.
So now here's where what do we do here? Because, so at 104, that's 2-year anniversary. But at 100... it's 100 episodes. So which one do we do a big extravaganza for? I've been kind of trying to toss and turn because we only have like 5-6 months to think about this. So I'm serious.
Let's get right on it.
Dude,
Well,
time goes when you're a producer.
Because
hey,
we
when
it needs to be better from last year.
That's going to cut right into our recording time because that's going to take 5 to 6 months.
I'm just saying, as the producer of the show, it's the time moves quickly with the breeze, and so I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out which one are we going to hype up more, the 100th episode or the 2-year anniversary, because they're literally within the same month. They're bookends. You
I
know?
say whichever date catering falls cheaper on.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
Does
get
it fall
quote,
around a
we'll get
holiday?
quotes from Dickies. We'll get
some
quotes from
quotes.
Dickies, and we'll see how much a party tray costs.
And then we'll see
on the first
what
of the
day
month
we need to
versus the
celebrate.
last of the month. Okay, that sounds. Ryan, thank you very much.
I'm sure
for solving
Carmen
that
could
for us.
price it all out for
Hey,
us.
that's what 8 years of college does, guys.
You're looking at it. You're.
Pricing out.
And if they forgive the student loans, you're paying for it. You know what I mean? Regardless.
Hey yo.
It's
people helping people.
Hey, people helping people. We're part of a new charity called People Helping People. And that's what we like to do here around the breeze. And make sure you watch out for packs of wild dogs. You know?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And Ander McQueen
That's right.
Funeral
And if you
homes.
don't chew Big
we'll
Red,
build the casket and we'll put you in
if
it.
you don't
In the dog?
chew Big
My
Red,
dog? My
then
puppy
fuck
dog?
you. All right, guys. Well, it's the third episode every 3 episodes. I always say it's the third. I don't know how to say that. I mean,
You kind of sound like you have a speech impediment.
Just say the third quarter, dude.
You kind of
It's
sound
4
like our
quarters.
little friend Wally sometimes.
it's our every
We're rolling
third. It's
into
our
the third quarter of
it's
our
our
show.
every third episode. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, every third episode, we do a little bit of a thing. Yep, they
Every
know
third.
it. Everybody out there knows it. Yep. No, I fucking know. We know. Yeah, we get it. We get it. All right, let's do it. Okay, well, it's time. Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire.
Practicing my paintball gun shooting.
That's right. Brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon and Henry Repeating Arms. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire live on They Call Us the Breeze. Mike, how you feeling tonight, sir?
Bullseye.
Feeling pretty good?
Bullseye.
Feeling pretty good?
We're going all the way.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is They
going
Call
all
Us
the
the
way with
Breeze.
this
Mike
contest.
wants to be a Bre'llionaire. Here's how this works. If you haven't watched this before, Mike will have 10 questions. Each question is worth $100,000. He has 10 questions to get up to $1 million and be a Bre'llionaire, ladies and gentlemen. A $1 billion, I should say. And every question is harder still. Now, he will have 3 lifelines. He gets to call a friend. He gets to ask Ryan, and he gets a 50-50. So you never know what's going to happen here on Mike Wants to Be a Bre'llionaire. But like I said, every question is random. They are multiple choice, and everyone is harder still. Mike, are you ready to play?
Yes. Let's
Okay,
go.
Mike is ready to play. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First question for you. During Prohibition, what was the name given to illegal taverns? Was it A, moonlighters, B, moonshiners, C, speakeasies, or D, prohibition pubs?
Speakeasies.
Mike's going to say speakeasies.
Locked in. Locked in he is.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Mike. You're going to get it. I do think that we should
Ooh,
have
the
called
odds
them
on DraftKings.
Prohibition Pubs has like a cool little like Prohibition Pubs.
No, because Prohibition was
It's
what it
alliteration.
was all about. What was the first two?
Moonlighters and moonshiners.
Well, yeah, and it's like that's who. Well,
I mean, somewhat, but not really.
Yeah, the
Dude.
Moonlighters is crazy, and the Moonshiners is manufactures it. I mean,
That sounds like a whole
I-
name.
well, it's just
Like,
everybody.
I
knows.
just like the alliteration of
Speakeasy,
Prohibition Pub.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is good.
Did you see the Moonliners and the Moonshiners play down at the Prohibition
I
Pub?
saw the Moonlighters. I saw the Moonshiners.
and it was
They're playing down at
1908.
Prohibition Pub.
I'm telling you, it was 1931.
Speakeasies weren't there.
and
Their
they-
singer overdosed that night.
They
It was 1931. I
coincidentally.
think Al Capone was down there. I think he was down there at JP's
Shoot,
place
fire, he
down
was,
there
he
on
probably
Park
did.
Street.
Yeah, I believe he was. All
I
right,
think
guys,
they
let's
come
get into
up by
question
boat.
number 2. Mike, here we go. Question number 2. $100,000 in your pocket already. Here we go. Which of these men invented the telephone? Was it A, Thomas Edison, B, Benjamin Franklin, C, Alexander Graham Bell, or D, Nikola Tesla?
Well, at first, let's see.
Now, take your time with this one, Mike. This
Who
one's
was that
tough.
number? Run them down one more time.
Thomas Edison, Tommy E, Benny Frankie,
Yeah.
Ali G. Bell, or Nikki Tessa?
Yeah, so at first a light bulb went off in my head and I was thinking it might be Thomas Edison, and then I was like
Good one.
writing everything out and writing, and I sent letters to France, they sent me letters back. It's probably like, no, Ben, they probably ain't right. And then I thought,
Mike, we have about 28 minutes with commercial breaks for
I'm
this show.
thinking
So
maybe it was, but then I was thinking,
yeah, huh?
how do I convert electricity, and maybe can I make an electric car or something like that? And then so I go back to C.
So you're going to see Alexander Graham Bell?
Yeah, I think so.
Final answer?
Yeah.
He's going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. The answer is
And you got a
Alexander Graham
history
Bell.
lesson along the way.
That's right. And you got a history lesson along the way. And that's what we appreciate about They Call Us the Breeze. We're always going to teach you something new every night. All right. Next question we have up for you, Mike.
Lobby bars open till 2 a.m.
That's right. Make sure you tip your bartenders. Here we go. All right.
Barmaids.
$200,000 in your pocket. You want to take and go home, or you want to keep going?
Oh, let's roll.
Let's roll. Okay, here we go. Which state was George W. Bush governor of before his presidency? Remember, these questions are random, Mike. And they're harder still for most Americans. Here we go.
Most Americans.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Was it A, Georgia, B, Texas, C, Ohio, or D, Florida?
Say that again, would you? Because
Georgia,
I think his state was somewhere close to mine.
Texas, Ohio, or Florida? And every time you do George Bush, you just do Bill Clinton. You just do Bill Clinton.
I cannot do George Bush.
I was like, I just
know
wanted to
that
make
was Bill Clinton.
I wanted to make sure
gave
you
up on
did.
doing
Yeah,
George
you know what
Bush.
you got to do with the...
All right, what do you think, man? Mike, what do you say? Where was George W. Bush governor of
Well,
before
I
he was
think
the
it might
president?
have been somewhere around Texas.
Around Texas?
I think so.
Where all that oil and shit is?
Oh,
Shelley, I think.
Is
it
he
might have
right,
been somewhere-
guys? He is right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry. He is right, ladies and gentlemen. Texas. Did you know that?
Did you know that?
All right.
Well, a long
next.
time ago, way before, and then he bought the
Well,
Texas.
his
part of the
brother was
Dex-
governor of
Tex-
Florida for a minute.
Yeah, Jeb.
The one thing I remember about Jeb Bush, I won't forget this. During the hurricanes when we were in Orlando, Charlie and Ivan and all them, blah, 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 whatever, he had in the news conference, he was like, whatever you need, go out and get it now, Florida. Go out, get your groceries, get your beer. And he said it in like beer in the fucking press conference. I was like, yep, he knows us. Our governor knows us, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
I don't
that
want
should have
y'all
been
out
the
there
first
going
thing.
on BRRRUN runs during the fucking hurricane, and our own governor.
I'd
ladies and
recommend
Well,
getting
he
cases.
is at the latter end of a Bush family, so
Basically.
he has money.
Yeah. All right. Next question we have. Fourth question we have up for you. $400,000 question, Mike. Which of the following is not a type of pasta filled with stuff? So in other words, like which one of these?
Antipasta.
So like these pastas are not
No,
filled
that
with.
shit means it's-
Which one? Is it ravioli?
It's hollow.
Which of these pastas?
Ravioli's filled. Yeah, I got you.
Mezzaluna,
I don't know that name.
orzo,
Nope.
or tortellini?
I'd say A 50-50 because I know it's got to be B or C. So I could probably do that on my own. I just don't know what either one of those.
Yeah, what the fuck? Question.
It's
I'm
B or
sorry to
C,
say this,
but I don't know
You want
which
to go
one.
50-50?
No, because I know it's B or C. Tortellini's around with a
Kind of squiggly shape, like a C shape. Yeah.
it's got lines in
Looks
it.
like
and
an
stuff.
ear. Yeah. Ravioli's got the lines. It's square.
Macaroni, and ravioli, yeah, and they're
Do you want to go
they're injected.
50-50 before you pick one?
No, because
You
I
have three
know
lifelines.
I'm already 50-50 on my own. It's one of those two, and I don't know which
But
one
maybe
it would
he
be.
might eliminate one of them that you know.
Orzo or mezzaluna is what you're
No,
going
because those are what you're going to eliminate is A and D.
with? The tension is killing me right now.
So it's B and C, one of the two, and I don't know which. So I'm just going to have to pick because you don't know.
But you never know what the computer's going to pick 50-50, Mike. I'm just saying.
That's true. We
You
never
pick or
know.
the computer.
We never know what
All right,
the
might as well.
computer's going to
What the
pick.
hell?
50,
I'm just saying, don't bank. You have three resources. You might as well use them. If you're not sure,
I think we should
you know?
go 50-50.
The next
as a
question, you might be
council.
really
Well,
sure.
Let's do it.
Okay. Your 50-50 is tortellini or orzo.
Which one
Is not filled with something.
Orso?
Orso.
Orso. Because tortellini
Correct,
is a
Mike.
noodle.
You got it. Orso, for the record, ladies and gentlemen, mezzaluna is just like ravioli.
Jeez, if
I
you
would've
guys,
just picked
if
either.
audience, if you need
Mezzaluna,
to take a-
mezzaluna is round ravioli. That's all it is. And orzo is like almost looks like rice. It's like a long grain. So that's orzo. So that
Well,
goes
didn't-
under something. So but it is pasta considered. Okay. Well, you got 400,000, Mike. You want to take it or keep going? All right, here we go. We're going to keep going.
Spin that wheel.
Which band released the mega hit Wonderwall in the 90s? Was it A, Oasis, B, Joy Division, C, The Verve, or D, Nirvana?
The only band I recognize is D Nirvana, so I'm going to say Nirvana.
You're going to just say Nirvana because it's the only band you recognize?
Well, I'll reach out to Ryan.
Hey,
Hey,
Reaching out to Ryan.
A Oasis.
Yeah,
for
everybody-
sure.
everybody on
Let's
the
lock
planet.
that
Thank
thing
God I
in.
did.
You're my Wonderwall.
I mean, I know I've heard the word Oasis.
I'm going to go with
but-
Nirvana because it's the only band I ever heard.
Boom. Is that what happens? Is that what happens?
Christ,
Is that how
Mike.
you forage?
I would've went with
Is that how
Creedence
you
Clearwater
pilgrim
Revival.
and forage? And that's
hold
how you...
on. Do you know how much
Eagles.
time I spend on these questions? You're like, I'm just going to lose a whole show right now. You don't get 3 strikes, motherfucker. This ain't Family Feud.
Eagles.
All right. Well, Ryan saved your ass.
So
You're
I
down,
only
to,
got one more
you're down to
lifeline.
one lifeline, yeah. Exactly. All right. Okay. Well,
And who I get to call? One of our.
and they're
friends.
harder still.
I might have to call Little Kyle. Little Kyle watches a lot of stuff.
Well, I don't know if little Kyle's going to know the answer. Seems impossible.
Yeah, he's probably on his Switch.
$600,000 question. Which country is the largest exporter of olive oil? Is it A, China, B, Italy, C, Greece, or D, France?
C.
You're going to say Greece?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's cultured.
sorry.
Oh.
What?
Is it France?
Yeah, it's Italy.
Oh, I would have thought it was Greece for sure.
Yep, nope. Greece is like 5th, and France, I think, is 6th.
I like the full send on that there, though.
China.
Well,
I don't even know if
shit.
China's on the list. Well, hey, Mike, you know what? You gave it a
Man,
good shot tonight,
always
You gave it a good
great
shot.
Shit
shot.
fire and save matches.
But as always, Mike wants to be a Bre'llionaire. That's right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
And thanks for playing, Mike. But, you know, like we always do, let's run through the rest of the questions real quick. What do you guys think? Here we go. What does Volkswagen mean?
The people's car.
Yeah, Ryan's going to say people's car, and that is correct. Ryan gets it. Okay. Let me read the answers first for the listeners. That was reliable car, people's car, powerful car.
I'm sorry, I
family
jumped
car.
the guns on
All
that
right,
one.
here we go. When was the book To Kill a Mockingbird published? Was it in 1950, 1960, 1970, or 1980? To Kill a Mockingbird, 50, 60, 70, or 80?
60.
50.
Dad is going to get it with 1960, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what do you call a group of rhinos? What do you call a group of rhinos? Is it A, a crash, B, a tower, C, a skulk, or D, a thunder?
Thunder.
Sculpt.
Dad's going to go skulk and Ryan's going to go thunder. You're both wrong. It's a crash.
A crash?
And it's a blast. What element does the chemical symbol K stand for? Is that A, tungsten, B, potassium, C, iron, or D, lead?
Start again?
What element?
Yeah, I know.
Symbol,
Yeah.
so potassium, potassium, iron, or lead?
Potassium.
Ryan's going to get it with potassium.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because it ain't
The last question of the night. Oh, never mind. That was the last question. All right, cool. All right, you got it.
We're all on questions.
Those are all the questions. You guys
What
did
was
great.
the $1 million question?
No, that was the $1 million
We're
question.
all on the
I was just
questions.
one. I was
Hey,
just one.
Wooly, we're all on
I thought it was
questions.
9. It was question 10. It doesn't matter. But that was Bre'llionaires, and you did pretty good, Dad. But you can't win them all. And
Nope, you can't.
guys, we're gonna take a little break, throw
I
some
haven't got
darts,
paid for the last two.
get ready for our last segment, and we'll be right back. And don't go anywhere. And Ryan, what do you say?
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, Dad, what do you say?
See you soon.
All right.
Very soon.
Bye bye. That awkward moment when you realize you played the same rejoin twice in one show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That is episode 75.
Yeah, baby.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from that tiger cage. The one and only. Just hanging out here, having a good,
We're having a real good time. Yeah.
That does sound good.
yeah, we're having, it does sound good. We're having a pretty good time tonight. We're
Yeah! Tonight!
having a great time. Dad lost Bre'llionaire, but he kicked ass in birthdays, so that's all that really matters. And I wanted to know you guys' opinion on this one. Okay, so
All right.
it's not a hater's gonna hate. I got I got a little bit like peeved at the situation, but I was having a good day. Like I said, I'm tired today, and I've been doing a lot of adulting. I decided to take a little break and go out to Wendy's real quick. You know, my favorite restaurant. And Lightning won last night.
Wait.
Yeah, we beat the Montreal Canadiens here at the Amalie Arena, and we
was,
beat them 4-1, and it was 4-0 until like the end of the game. So they got one in like right at the end.
Who is St. Louis the coach of now? The Maple Leafs?
Don't know, but
right? He's the head coach.
I don't know, but last time I knew he was shooting coach for Columbus Jackets, but
yeah.
I thought
I think that's
St. Louis got a head
Tortorella.
coaching job in Canada.
Well,
for one of the-
we'll look another
We'll have
thing
to check that
thing we can look up during the breaks. We look up a lot of stuff during the breaks here, but yeah. So with every game that so I said the final score is 4-1. With every game that the Lightning score 4 or more points or force a shutout, no matter what the score is, you can go to your local participating Wendy's and score a free Lightning double stack with any purchase. And so every once in a while, if I happen to crave Wendy's and I know that we had that win last night by 4 points, I'm like, all right, I can go to Wendy's, get my double stack.
Let's be real though. Crave Wendy's every day.
Well,
almost.
yeah, I mean, I could
do.
literally.
I had 2 junior cheeseburgers after I closed the restaurant last night.
I had a double, believe this or not, last week when we had.
Oh my God, I wouldn't believe it.
Well,
we had Maxwell over here, and Teresa goes, "I'm going through Wendy's," and I was like, "Well, I have a double cheeseburger."
Who doesn't love Wendy's? And you know why they're square patties, right?
Because they don't cut corners.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so if you go through the line, all you got to do is you got to make sure you say it though. You got to say, "Hey, you do the free Lightning double stack," and they go, "Oh yeah, okay," with any purchase, and then you go, "Okay."
How do you say? I'll take a plane.
So every other time I've
Just like
gone,
you said it.
every other time I've gone, and to every other store I've gone, including this store, I just say, "Hey, so the Lightning won last night, the double stack thing." Yep. Okay, so I'll do 2 double stacks. Now here's where I want your opinion, guys. I'll do two double stacks and
That'd be 4 hamburgers.
a medium Diet Coke. Okay. This one today. Now, mind you, I had somewhere to be like within the next 20 minutes, and then I had to be here. So I was like, all right, I'll swing through real quick, do some shit. And I said, hey, so the Lightning won last night. You guys doing that? Just to jog their memory, and dead silence.
And then you're not big hockey fans,
Hello?
eh?
What'd you say?
Anybody in there?
The Lightning double stack, blah 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 blah. Dead silence.
Which one are we referring to? Oh wait,
I won't talk about it. After the dead silence, I'm confused on your question, sir.
Are you kidding?
Okay, so Wendy's. I literally said, okay, so Wendy's. like
you.
I'm like you. Okay, so Wendy's
all.
does this thing when
Well,
the
he
Lightning
talks in English,
win.
so he doesn't need hand language.
And
right?
normally I wouldn't give a shit, but dude, they're like $2.69 before tax nowadays. I mean, that's $3, dude. So I was like, normally Wendy's when the Lightning win
Oh my God,
by
dude,
a certain
you
score.
are such a.
No, listen.
You're
okay,
a
listen to
fucking
me.
person.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I know. At this point, I'm
You're
feeling.
that dude.
At this point, I'm like, fuck this. I'm done. I
Oh,
don't
you're
even
that
care.
dude that everyone hates.
I wasn't. I was just trying to be like
That double stack lightning guy. Yeah, next time you see the double stack lightning guy come through the line, I swear you're getting hit, dude. You need to start kind of moving different places in
So hold
Florida.
on. All right. So
or the market where they give the
Listen,
double stacks out for
like
free.
I said, dude,
you're
they're
gonna
like-
get assassinated.
after tax, they're like $3 now, man, and that's $3 I'm gonna save on a burger. Okay?
You know they're on the Wendy's email chain as the lightning stack double the Chevy Equinox.
I went through a Wendy's.
The guy with the
you know
Chevy
our-
Equinox, and he
No,
just
listen.
now
No, listen.
mansplained, he hockey-splained a
Now,
double stack.
The Wendy's that's closest to your house, the one that we go to, we have our dog in that window, and he's cool as shit. And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
he's
player,
alright.
come on, pull up to the window, player. And he's like so nice. He's like, what up, big pimp? And like, he's just
Yeah.
fucking funny, and he's hilarious. I literally ordered, I forgot the Lightning played the night before, and I ordered 2 double stacks. That's just my normal order. And he's like, oh, player, look like we got some sort of Lightning special for you, so that's going to only be blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, thanks, man.
Are you kidding
This
me?
girl,
This is a drive-through
this
guy?
girl didn't know what the fuck I was even talking about. So the third time that I was like, okay, so Wendy's, going back to my story, when the Lightning win by 4 or more points, you get a free double stack. And she's like, hold on a minute.
I'm gonna
I was
need
like,
to
okay,
check with
fuck.
that.
So like already she went dead silence twice, and now we're hold on a minute, and then it goes for longer, and then she comes back. She's like, yeah, with a purchase, and I was like, yes, I know. So I'll have 2 double stacks. No, listen. Now here's where I want your opinion. Here's where I want your opinion.
Yes, with a purchase.
She's like, there
If
hasn't
you
been.
would have fucking just stood there for another second.
Now here's where I want your opinion. Did I say this wrong, or did they just not do a good job of understanding? I said, so I'll take 2 double stacks and
That's 4
a
hamburgers.
medium Diet Coke.
4 hamburgers and a Diet Coke.
No, well, I mean, it's 2
Listen to
double
me.
stacks. Don't break it down
Yeah,
even
we're
further.
not-
no,
Don't
okay,
confuse
double- okay,
people.
Yeah,
Two.
like we
Yeah,
don't need
2
to talk.
sandwiches and
2
a Coke.
sandwiches, and so I
And a
said,
drink.
like I always said, like I've done this before, tons of times.
I
Where
thought you meant
Let me-
double stacks were like 2 burgers.
it is a double cheeseburger. Yes,
Yep,
it's a double
okay,
cheeseburger.
two-
but we don't need to
two
say
and
they're
one.
4 hamburgers.
Yeah,
we just
exactly.
say
Two and
they're
one.
2 double
Two
cheeseburgers,
and one.
Mike. Okay,
Two and
so
one.
so I've done this thousands of times, not thousands, but I do this every once in a while, and I go and I say I took 2 double cheeseburgers and a medium whatever Coke or root beer, whatever I'm feeling that day, and then it's only the charge of 1 and the Coke. So I pull up to the window, and they don't give me the total at the window because she's just so befuddled at this point. And finally comes back and goes, okay. And I go, okay, so I'll take 2, blah, 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 and a Coke. Same way I ordered every time. Now, am I wrong or is she wrong? I pull up, and she goes, $8.31. And I go, no, that can't be right. It's for 1 double stack and a Coke. And she goes, well, you ordered 2. I go, yeah, I know. I ordered 2, but the one's supposed to be free.
Oh Jesus, man!
And she
you're
goes-
just
She goes,
going,
She
huh?
goes, you want to see the receipt? And I go, yeah. I mean, like, I want to see like how you rang it up because, like, you know, like I don't understand how this is. And she goes, you ordered 3 burgers. I go, oh, no, I said I want 2. I didn't say I want 2 plus the free one. And any other time I've said I'll take 2 and a Coke.
They'll
it
take
comes
the
out
reverse off the
they
one.
take the one off.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh, I
with
could see that. Well, I could see that.
So who's wrong in this
And
situation?
what did you say?
You know
This is
what?
the first time this has happened.
What did you say to her?
I said, I'll take, oh, she goes, with a purchase. I go, yeah. So I'll have 2 double stacks with ketchup and that's exactly how I said it. I'll have 2 double stacks with ketchup and blah, blah, blah only.
I see where her
whatever
mistake
I do.
is.
And then,
I don't see where there's a mistake on her
Well,
behalf at all.
She goes with a purchase, so she figures if she charges for a 3rd hamburger, you get your double stack thing. She's probably
In
doesn't
my-
know
in-
that.
in
she
my
probably
scenario, if I
she
was
probably
her-
was new.
Well, even if I was new,
You know what I mean?
exactly. If I was new, okay.
I'm just saying this is
I'm
the
gonna
first time
panic.
this
Because
is.
you got her
I'm gonna
corrected.
panic. I'm gonna panic, right? If
Well,
I'm
yes.
new, I'm gonna panic. With Jeremy coming through the fucking drive-through like that, I am panicking.
Well, first
if
of
I
all,
had someone to talk to me like
I must
that,
say,
wait,
first
hang
of
on,
all,
hang on.
I didn't hold up the line because the line was held up the whole time I was
Well,
in it
even then,
anyway.
so I would still panic in that scenario.
Give you an
Would
idea
you-
of how
would-
motivated these employees were.
Because what?
And then, second of all, if you're so apt for that deal, I know that you want a deal, so I'm going to overserve you versus underserve you, and then just like make sure
Make
that
you
you're
go away happy.
more happy than not happy. So I'm going to go ahead and just like over quantify because obviously you're trying to get a deal. That means you love food for a discount. So I'm gonna
food. I know
So I'm gonna obviously try to I'm not gonna lowball you. I'm not gonna have you drive away with one less. You know what I'm saying?
and unbeknownst to you, at
For
the
you driving
drive-through
away with
window,
one less burger, if she thought it was actually 3 versus you driving away with 3 and paying $4 extra like that, you blowing the building off versus $4 extra, like I would absolutely be. I would do what she did. Yeah,
Unknowns
maybe.
to her, he's been in
If
the
I
restaurant
also didn't
business.
know if I wasn't the dude that always and if I didn't watch hockey.
Well, the
also,
thing-
she probably was like, I didn't see any lightning for the past week around this place.
The thing I have
It's
about
been
it is,
cold.
it's not like it's one guy that I go to that knows it. Literally, I've had 9 different cashiers at 3 different Wendy's that all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And so I just looked at her. I was like,
Hey.
she's like, oh, it's 3 burgers.
She was just real
And at
new.
this point, we had already paid the money. I'd already waited 20 minutes in the fucking line. So I go, fine, I'll eat it. And that thing is still sitting on the front seat of my car right now.
Well,
the
I'll
thing-
eat it.
The way you presented it to her, when you questioned her, she was like, "Oh man, this guy that makes sense. This guy knows what that sounds like." A
Why the
corporate.
fuck? How do you bring up something like that?
Because
That's random?
because she
So
just
random.
started like a week ago, maybe. You know
So,
what I mean?
so we just did this
Everybody
like dumb
starts a-
stare off. We're both just staring at each other's face and nobody said anything. And I was just like,
Well, she's like,
I'll
you
eat it."
you gotta move. I don't.
A lot of people have started a week ago, right?
I just feel like, I feel
Right.
like I feel like it was implied that I only wanted 2 double stacks when I
know,
ordered 2 double stacks.
Well, damn, they only play 82 games out of a year, man. Like,
So I'm the asshole then?
no, you're not the asshole.
AITA?
No, not at all. But hey, everybody started. Everybody that's working in the restaurant business, a lot of them started last week, right? In the whole country.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
Well, I don't know. Is
people
that?
start
Did you
jobs
read that
all the
on your
time,
smart
Mike.
news?
People start jobs everywhere, every day, all the time. Right now, someone just got hired.
Oh,
right now, someone just got hired.
How about 3?
Right now, just someone just got hired.
In Hendersonville.
Not right
at
now.
The
There was
well,
someone
look-
training someone at 365 at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Right
that
now.
was interesting.
Oh no, I've seen that.
I was like,
I've done that.
I was like, how
I've been there. I saw that show. That was a good show.
chill is this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just didn't want to know. I mean,
I don't think anyone was
Well,
in the
anyway,
wrong.
guys,
it
if you're
was
out-
just
if you're-
it was a Larry David Curb Your Enthusiasm
I know, right?
episode.
if
Yeah,
you're
it
willing
was.
to, if you're willing to try and figure it out on your own, just remember throughout the back half of this season. Now we're only, I think, 35. We're actually 33 games tonight.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Game 33. So you have plenty more games, guys. Remember, when you score 4 points or more, or force a shutout. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it just means we score goals and they don't.
goose egg.
Go to Wendy's and get your free double stack, but just make sure you're very specific with it. I mean, if you're willing to hold
I was
up
about to say, ask. Did you say the Tampa Bay Lightning
So you buy
hockey club?
one. Will you buy one double stack?
Or
and
did
a
you
Coke
say
and
the
get a
Lightning?
free one?
the NHL and the NHLPA presents the Tampa Bay
Bay
Lightning Hockey Club.
Founded
No.
by Esposito, 1990.
I
Those
did.
people,
I
they
didn't go
scored
through that whole
4
thing.
goals last night.
Yeah, but yeah,
Who
so,
did?
Oh.
Who?
yeah, but we can.
They're playing.
Did you
I
see they're doing
I
something
got
where
a paper yesterday, and I looked at it, and they said they won in their last 13 games.
they had a
were
streak
like
there. They had a streak there for like
like
5 games, dude.
8-4-1 or some, or I mean, last
They are
15
doing
or something.
They are doing
they're
quite
busting it.
nice. They're doing fine.
They're beating teams.
They're doing very good, and I
They're winning
watch.
3
I
out
watch
of
whenever.
4.
Do you ever try to
win-
watch?
You win 3 out of 4 hockey games. You're going to pass a lot of people up.
Well, we can't watch because we don't have Bally Sports anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't think that hockey of all
frustrating.
sports should be. Well, I don't think hockey of all sports should have blackouts because not enough people fucking watch hockey to begin with.
Well, the
You should- what-
stadiums are small.
Well, that's what Tampa
Also,
Bay
but you
Bucks
should-
did, like literally 12,
30,000,
13 years ago.
32,000.
I mean,
But I mean, follow me on that because, hockey's just not popular enough and not watched enough to unless the Lightning are in the playoffs and then everybody hears about it on the radio or on news or whatever and sees
well,
it
yeah,
on Facebook.
Lightning. I think playoff
And then
games.
Target
in
sells a
general.
bunch of shirts and everyone goes nuts for a little while and follows and then they, we got into that last year.
I
We're not
like
gonna
shirts.
Get back. We're not going to get back into that, but
No.
yeah.
I just said I was going to say, remind me that hoodie. I want to bring that hoodie out of that closet.
Yeah, we
Who
don't
dat?
have
Brand new one that I was telling you about.
That who day?
who.
Who day? It ain't no Cincinnati Bengals, man.
Yeah, oh
I'm
man,
trying to say it.
how are we going to do it? Okay, so predictions. I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna
Who's
just ask.
going to win what?
No, I'm just going to ask if the Bucks get to the first round of the playoffs, regardless of who we play. Are we going to win or are we going to lose?
Win.
Dad
Win.
didn't say
The
win.
first
Win.
game.
First game playoffs.
Yeah,
Playoff
and
run.
if we win these next 2 games out, our division.
I
opponents-
understand how it's going to take us to get there, but I'm just asking once we get
yeah,
there.
but if we win these 2 next games to get there, yeah, we can win.
You think?
We can win more games than you think. Jensen will be back.
I'll be
playing this
controversial.
weekend. Our center.
I'll be
is-
controversial. I will.
Our
Devil's
center
advocate.
and
I'm
I'm
that
not going
is
to bet
fucking
against them
huge.
because I want them to win. I really do want them to win, but I'm just going to say just because you both immediately, very quickly said, "Oh, they're going to win." I'm going to say first round playoffs.
I didn't
Bucks.
say it.
if we win the next 2 games,
You did too.
No,
with a
I said-
qualifier.
I
with
go,
a
"Oh, they're gonna
qualifier.
win."
If we win our next 2 games against the Panthers and Falcons,
I'm not asking if we get there. I'm saying once we get there,
Yes.
first
we can.
round, do we
well,
win?
Okay,
Oh
still we
yeah, I
can.
definitely think
first, do we win?
Yeah, let me hear the argument.
I don't have an argument because we don't even know who we would be playing yet. I'm just saying if we get to the first round of the playoffs,
Yeah.
whoever's in the fucking
Yeah.
playoffs is probably going to be better than us, and we're probably going to lose. That's just my.
Well,
I think they have.
their football record for 2022 might be better than ours, but but
It's a
their
different
record in
game when you go
2020,
to the playoffs.
2021 and 2022.
Also, Brady playoff Brady is a different Brady.
I
Yeah.
know playoff sports in
That's
general
right.
are different.
And Lenny,
Like That is one of those things where you just have to
Lombardi
throw out
Lenny?
a lot of
Any given
playoff
Sunday.
Lenny?
Any
once you
given
get to
Sunday.
that point where it's like playoffs, like all these media companies, like it's
Fuck
going to be
the
like
17-week season.
here comes Brady.
We're in a tournament.
Yeah.
Anyways, never mind.
We'll
Listen to you. What do you have to say?
Do you want to? You can
Yeah,
push it.
single
You can
elimination.
push it right there.
What I have to say.
Get to the tournament.
There we go. I do like this button.
Yeah, I do like that, but
I was like, all those new freshman players in the NFL, and they're like on their phones all the time. And once it comes to playoff, all they see is Tom Brady's stats on their feed. You're going in that locker room. And you're like, oh, I got to go against this guy. Psychologically, you're smoked.
Yeah.
You are done. You're absolutely psyched in your head.
On the professional level, you think?
Oh yeah,
After all those
absolutely.
years?
Oh, of course.
Aaron
Even
Rodgers.
if you're a pro,
Aaron
man.
Rodgers is not.
I did see.
If he throws one pass that gets over your head, you go, "Oh, it is true. I'm done."
See, I don't judge him that harshly, man.
Well, it's gotta
Play by
be-
play,
It's got to be one of those kind of passes that are dropped in the
breadbasket.
That's what I'm saying, and that's all it takes for
because
you to.
if a corner gets burnt, a corner gets burnt, and corners get burnt all the time, because Mike Evans, the big receiver, you can't. It's hard to defend him.
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, if you're
for a
big, yeah, like
quarterback,
that. Yeah.
for if you're a corner chasing a guy and you are right on his heels and he's just staying a step ahead,
Right.
and that guy drops it in the breath, it's like
Right there.
what the fuck?
Which
else am I
which
supposed
we've
to do?
seen him
Exactly
do.
my
Which we've
point.
seen him do tons and tons.
Exactly
and
my
tons of
point,
times.
and that's playoff ball, baby.
Yeah, I saw a photo on Facebook. I had the very first year of him and this year of him, and it said the time from Tom Brady being born to Tom Brady being drafted was what 22, 23 years.
Yeah, 18.
Oh, so
20.
this is since he's been.
And then
in
they
the
said,
NFL.
and then time that he's been in the NFL to now,
It's
same
almost
amount
the
of
same.
years.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, he's literally been in the league half his life. Literally half of his life he's
Well,
been in
an
the
old
league.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
there
just
you
weird,
go.
dude. Like half. Could you imagine? Like I'm 37. Could you imagine half of my life I spent doing?
I saw
Tiger Cage podcast.
I saw one of those funny cartoons where
Jesus,
people
kill
draw
me.
stuff, or I saw people take pictures of funny things, and then they have another picture of another guy commenting on it, and there was like an old guy.
That's rich.
There
That's
was a
rich.
guy- there was a guy about 65 doing something ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. With a, I don't know if it was a scooter or whatever.
Dad's mysteriously not explaining a certain meme that he
and then
saw.
they had
He's
a
not giving us any context or what the meme was. He's just saying
and
there
then they
was.
had a slant, and it was a split picture on the right hand side. It
So
was
you
Tom
just like the layout, is what you're saying. It was a cool
So Tom
layout,
Brady said, "Isn't he a little old to be doing that?"
but we don't remember the first part.
Yeah, the guy was doing something ridiculous, like on a scooter, and or
A moped hopped up,
yep. And,
One of those things that we did in
that
Nashville.
popped a wheelie.
No, it was probably a skateboard or something like that. It was or a scooter or a
Wheelie
skateboard,
board,
but
yeah.
it wasn't nothing dangerous. where you're
Razor
gonna
scooter,
kill
probably
yourself.
razor scooter,
or
probably.
whatever. But and the next thing was like
To
Tom
Dad,
Brady's
a
like-
razor scooter is pretty dangerous. Number one, razor's in the title, so I mean that's just
Oh, when those
immediately
things used to
dangerous.
hit your ankles.
Oh yeah,
Kunk. It's like, why would you just spin metal into your bone? I don't know.
I like those scooters that we rode in Nashville.
It sounds like construction guys hitting pipes with metal. With hammers,
suck,
like
man.
when you hit your shins with a fucking ring.
Remember
guys,
those scooters in Nashville?
Shit, I remember those scooters. They were fun. I remember
and Carmen.
you popping a wheelie on them. I remember. Who ate shit? Somebody must have ate shit. No, actually, that's probably
Nobody
the only
wrecked.
time that weekend we
Nobody
did.
wrecked.
I
eat
just
shit.
fell. I just fell.
Weirdly enough, of all the drinking we did before the scooters, that was the only time during the trip that none of us ate shit. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Episode 75. Tell your friends. For every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. Episode 75. I had a good time, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks for hanging out. Dad,
Oh,
thanks for
yeah.
hanging out as always.
Thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight.
yeah, we appreciate you guys.
your
Patronage.
viewership,
And-
and hope you enjoy it and tell all your friends about it.
That's right, guys. And we'll see you next week when Brother Adam is here. So we'll see you guys. Have a good night. Mwah, mwah. We love you. Bye-bye.